Hi, third graders. Welcome. I'm Mr. Briggs. I am your PE teacher. Remember me from last year? Hello. If you're new, Mr. Briggs, PE teacher, PE from home. You're going to see me at home in my bedroom. You're going to see me outside. You're going to see me in the gym. You're going to see me at the ELC gym. So I'll be all over the place with our videos. Most of our videos are going to take about 25 to 30 minutes. After that, you can go to the second video, which is a health video. This year, we're doing a lot of health lessons as well with our PE. So we have about a 30-minute workout activity here. Then we'll sign off. We'll go to our Google or our, what is that called? The Jefferson Hub, and then you'll see your video for your mental health. And then you'll go to our Google Classroom, and you'll go from there. So we got a lot to do today. What you need now is I'm going to give you about 1 minute. I'm going to pause the video. You can pause the video when I pause. And here's what you need to do. You need to get out 5 pairs of socks. Now, socks like this, socks that you wear, they're rolled up so they can kind of make a ball. 5 pairs. You also need some sort of basket. It can be a laundry basket. It can be a box. So whatever you need, make sure you go grab that real fast. I'm going to put that back now. And if you want to make it just a little bit harder, you can go get a ball. This ball is just for bouncing. So you need about 5 pairs of socks. You need a basket here to roll around or to set up. And you need a ball if you want. Our video is going to be this. We're going to work out. We're going to get a little warm up going with our arms, our legs. Then we're going to get started on our activity. We're going to play a little game with it. And then we'll all come together and go from there. So right now, take your time, go get your stuff, 5 socks, a basket, a tennis ball. I'll meet you back here in just a minute. All right, welcome back, everybody. In PE, normally when we're in the gym, we'll talk just like this, and then we're gonna do our warm-ups. Our warm-ups are usually us running and doing a little, maybe some ab workout, maybe some jump roping. But since we're at home right now, we're gonna do activities that we can do right at home. So today we're gonna be using our hands and our arms. So we're gonna get our arms warmed up first. And one easy way to get warmed up is by stretching them out. So right now, 10 big arm circles with your arms going forward. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we go backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now every time after we do a workout, we don't just go right into the next one. We got to let our body kind of relax a second. So now let's go across our bodies. 1, 2, 3. Gotta hear that back slap. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now let's shake those arms out a little bit. Oh, feeling good. Today's workout or our activity today is all about our hands and our eyes. It's hand-eye coordination. That's what we're doing with these socks here. But we just warmed up our upper body. Now we gotta get our lower body, our legs. So right now I'm going to tilt this camera down low, just a little bit so you can see my legs a little bit more. And we're out here. Now we're going to do a run in place. And when we run in place, it's not a slam, your heels down, be loud. You want to be nice and soft. So kind of get on your toes a little bit. As you can see, I'm on my toes. If I'm flat-footed, my heels are on the ground. I want to be on my toes a little bit. And we're on our toes. We're going to jog in place for 30 seconds. So get on your toes, get those arms, and go. I've got my timer right next to my computer. So we're kind of just getting our legs going here. Now this is something you can do inside when you're bored. When it's raining and it's cold and you want to get some workouts in. You have all that energy you want to get out. This is a great activity. Just run in place. Nice and soft. Not too much work right now. Got 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now let's shake them out a little bit. I like to shake my legs out, kind of wake them up a little bit. Now let's stretch them out. We spread out to the side here, and we go down to one side. We try to touch the ground, but Mr. Briggs has a problem with that. So I just like to go on my legs here, kind of stretch down. So we'll go 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we stand up. Stretch our legs out a little bit, and we go the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we're feeling good. Our body's warming up a little bit. Shake them out. Now we're going to go touch the ground. Hands together, out, bow down and try to touch. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, your legs should be feeling good now. Now we're going to do something called a booty kicker. Booty kicker is when you turn your body and you get your heel up to your booty. We're going to do this for about 20 seconds. So you get on your toes again and get ready for it, and then we go. So watch what I'm doing here. And we're really stretching out those thighs here, getting those all loosened a little bit. So we have about 10 more seconds. Notice how I'm landing on my toes. It's nice and quiet when I'm doing this activity. I'm not slamming on the ground, making mom and dad, grandma and grandpa mad at me. Now we stop. We shake our legs out a little bit. Whew. Feeling good. What else do I have on my list? Ooh, jump time. Now when we're doing our jumps, we're doing 10 big jumps, then 20 little jumps. Big jumps. Remember with big jumps, you're on your toes. You're never on your heels when you jump. You must be on your toes, not high in the sky, but ready to go. When we jump off the ground, we take our arms and we throw up. Throw them up. That gives us that power. So we're going to do 10 big jumps. So let's see what we do. I'll go from the side here. Hopefully I don't hit anything. Ready, go. 1. Now land on my toes. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, like I said, after a workout, let's move it around a little bit. Now we're going to do 20 little jumps. Little jumps, same thing up here. And as soon as your feet jump and they land on the ground, you go again. So 20 of them on your own. Ready? I'm not counting for you. You do yours. Go. Whew. Got my 20 in. Feeling good. Legs feel good. Arms relaxed. So what we're going to do now is we're going to use our socks. So right now, I'm going to give you about 30 seconds. I'm going to push pause. You can push pause, or you can just keep rolling if you don't need a drink. When you come back, you need your socks, your basket, and your tennis ball. I'll see you in a second. All right, guys, welcome back. I hope you're ready to go. So today we're doing an activity with our hands and our eyes, hand-eye coordination. This is something you do with everything you do. Everything from eating your food, opening your door, opening your car door. What about playing basketball, catching something, dribbling a basketball, or the worst one of all, when you're playing video games? It's all the same. So you need to make sure we have those hands and those eyes working together. So we're going to work on some training activities we can do to train our brain and our hands to work a little bit faster. Now, today we're going to start a little slow. Next week, we'll move on a little bit more. But here's how we get started. You're going to take one sock. Like I said, it's not one sock. See, I have 2 socks. Woo! They don't smell. I just washed them. And now we're going to fold them together so we have a nice ball. And that's what we're going to be using, a nice little ball today when we're playing. So a couple things to remember with our activity day. 1, where do we want our hands? Our hands want to be low. Hands above our heads, we can't see anything. Hands low, I can see forward, side, side, up, down. If our hands are up here, my head has to go high, and now I can't see down here. So try to keep your hands low and the ball low. Also, if you're doing this inside, look above you. I have a ceiling. Some of you in PE last year when you did activities, you had the idea to throw the ball to the ceiling. Now, it comes down a lot faster. So you got to be careful with the way you throw stuff. Now, what we're going to do to start is we're going to take the ball or sock, throw it up with one hand, and catch it with 2 hands. Pretty simple activity to start with, but here's some things you always want to keep your eyes on the ball. That's right, eyes on the ball. and there's something that's pushing the ball down right now. You even know what that's called? It starts with a G. It's called gravity. Gravity's pushing the ball down. So you don't need to put your hands up high because the ball must fall. So if the ball's going to fall down from the sky, we can keep our hands low and watch it the entire time. So right now, pick up your sock. You're going to have two hands out. Throw it up with one hand. Catch it with the other hand. But always remember to keep your eyes on the ball. That's right. So right now, you take about 30 seconds or so in your house. How many times can you throw it up and catch it without dropping it? I encourage you to be standing. If you have a brother or sister who's sitting right next to you watching, give them a sock. Let them try as well. Nothing wrong with practice. So right now, get going on it. Up, down, up, down. Just nice and easy. Look where my hands are. I'm throwing it right by my belly button. Catching it with two hands. One hand, two hands. One hand, two hands. One hand, two hands. Not the hardest. If you're feeling pretty good about that, take the sock, ball, switch hands, and work with the other hand. Just nice and easy, back and forth. One hand to the other hand. One hand to two hands. One hand to two hands. Now, everything we do today, try it. If it gets too hard, go back to something that you feel good doing. But please try everything. It's going to be a lot of fun if you try it all. Now, I want you guys to put the sock in one hand, just like this. Take your other hand. It's not touching the sock, is it? Wave at Mr. Briggs. I can see you. Hello. Take that hand. Now lock it behind your back. You're not using it anymore. That hand's gone. You're going to use one hand right now to throw it up and catch it. And the best thing is, if you drop it, just pick it back up. It's all right. So I have my sock here. My hand's low. It's not up high. Keep your hand low because the ball must fall. So we always keep our eyes on the ball. Throw it up with one hand. Catch it with one hand. Notice how my hand is staying low. Oh, I dropped it. Pick it back up. Keep going. So right now, take one hand, about 30 seconds, up and down and catching it. Go. If you feel good about this, don't just stand there. Try to walk around the room a little bit. Maybe there's a couch in front of you. Walk around the couch. Maybe you can walk into the kitchen. But please remember to throw it up in the air and not do something like this. This is called hot potato. Mr. Briggs, look at me. I'm catching it. Well, you're just kind of hitting it up in the air. Make sure you throw it up, catch it. Up, catch it. Now go ahead and stop. Switch hands. Wave to Mr. Briggs. Say bye, hand. Lock it in the back. Now we use our other hand. Up, down. Same rules apply. Just keep on walking around. If you feel good, walk in the kitchen. Maybe try to do something crazy and walk upstairs. It's fine. If you want to try it, go for it. We're going to do this for another 20 seconds. Up and down. Remember, if this is getting too hard for you or you keep dropping the sock, go back to doing two hands. But please try it first. You never know what you can do until you try something. So back and forth. Now we're going to stop. Take the sock. Just place it down for a second. We're going to use two hands. We're going to go throw it from one hand to the other hand, to the other hand, to the other hand. Always keeping your eyes on the ball. That's right. So we have our sock. We have our hands out. We throw it up with one hand, catch with the other. Now remember, if my eyes are looking forward, I'm never going to be able to catch it. So you got to keep your eyes on the ball the entire time. The entire time. Now, if you're doing this, Mr. Briggs, that's just called dropping it in your hands. I want to make sure your hands are to the side, throw it up, and catch it. Throw it up with one hand, catch it the other. And if you're saying to yourself, I keep doing this, Mr. Briggs, put one hand down. Throw it up with one hand, catch it with the other. 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 All we're doing is switching from hand to hand. So go ahead and give that a try. If you want to make this just a little harder, try to throw it up and down. Then maybe go down to your knees. Then stand back up, going back and forth. Maybe try to stand on one leg and do it. Maybe try to stand on the other leg. Maybe try to stand on your tippy toes and walk around. There's a lot of different ways to do these activities, and a lot of them is your imagination. But whenever you're doing these activities, always remember to keep your eye on the ball. That's right. So we're done with that. We're going to take the sock, place it down. Pretty simple. Right now, catch your breath. I'll see you in about 30 seconds. Welcome back. Make sure you got that water. It's feeling good. We're going to finish off. Now we're going to take the sock. We're going to take our hand though. The hand that we're going to hold it with. We're going to use our thumb and either our pointer, middle, or ring finger to clamp onto it. It's kind of like a coyote, quiet coyote, but instead you're only using 2 fingers, thumb and one of those. I like to use my middle finger, so I clamp down on it. I'm going to put it down by my belly button, not down by my knee, not by my head, because if it's by my head and I come up to hit it today, it's just going behind me. I can't catch it. It's at my wall. So start with my belly button, down here, thumb, middle finger, flat, hand, flat. I hit it up in the air. It flies up and I catch it. So let's see what I do. Here, here, down, up, catch. Easy. Up, catch. Up, catch. For the next 30 seconds, keep doing it with just your right hand or your left, whatever hand you're using. Then we'll switch in a second. If you feel pretty good about it, up, catch, walk around and do it. Maybe this is the time to walk around and try to go upstairs or in the kitchen, around the tables, around the couches, but nice and low. If you hit it too hard, it just shoots up and hits the ceiling. So keep it low. There you go. Almost done. Now take your hand that you were just hitting with, grab onto the sock, get the 2 fingers on it, use your other hand, make sure it's flat underneath at your belly button, hit it up, it flies, use your hands to catch it because you're going to keep your eyes on the ball. That's right. Hit it up. Whoa. Catch. 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 Nice and slow. Nice and easy. Never said it had to be hard. You want to make this harder on yourself? Like I said, try to get down on your knees and catch it. Try to go like this all the way down to crisscross applesauce and then stand back up without dropping the sock. Up, catch, up, catch, up, catch. Keep going. About 10 more seconds. We got enough to do still. Catch, catch, 2, 1, done. Now, I want you to put the sock down real fast. I want you to take your hands, put them just like this. So the fingers are up. Turn them over now so your hands are open. Now we're going to do something where we catch the ball from hand to hand. So we go hand to hand to hand. We've done that. Now we're going to have to, instead of having the circle, the calm hand, we have to have a flat hand. And now we're going to hit it up in the air from side to side, just like this. Watch my practice turn. Notice how my sock is not on the ceiling, is down low by my chest and eyes, so it's easy for me to keep my eyes on the ball. Right now, I want you to just take a practice. For 20 seconds, practice. Remember, you drop it, pick it up, and keep going. If you're having a hard time, go back to something we already practiced. You're going to rock it anyway, so let's try it out. So, back and forth. 2, 3, 4. Nice and slow. If you want to make it slow, you can. If you want to make it fast, get your hands next to it and keep it low. But remember, you want to have flat hands, not curled. Curled hands means kind of got that hot potato thing going where you're just bouncing back and forth. You're like a little kitty cat playing with a toy. Don't want that. Keep it flat. Now stop. 30 seconds. We're going to go. How many times can you keep it up? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Add them all up. If yours drops to the ground, keep going. Keep going. Keep going. How many can you get in 30 seconds? Notice how my eyes are always on the sock. And notice how I'm not standing still. You want to be able to also move around a little bit because sometimes your hips are not the greatest and you have to walk around. If you want to make this harder, you can always hit the ball up and try to sit down or stand up. Great job. Now, here's where the fun stuff is. You have your sock. in the basket or box. You're going to put it in the center of the room, maybe on a couch or a bed, and you're going to take maybe 2 big steps. I'm going to take 1 big step from the bed here, and that's going to be my second big step away. Right now, we're going to use our thumb and our fingers, and we're going to try to underhand hit the sock, fly into the basket. It's something fun that you can practice right now, but then later on this evening, you can challenge your family. Maybe challenge that big, strong, big brother or dad of yours. Say, hey, I know I can beat you at this because you've been practicing all day. So 2 big steps away, and we're going to take our socks and we're going to try to hit it underhand into the basket. You got 1 in there, grab another sock. How many can you get in a row? Oh, I missed it. Keep going though. Underhand. Missed it again. Got it. 1 more time. Perfect. Now that was pretty simple for us because we were close. Now a way to make that harder is you decide to back up more. Say we're going to put that in the middle of the room. Now we're doing 3 big steps back. Oh, I missed mine, but you can keep trying that. Another way to do this is when we take these socks, we can try to just do an underhand toss where we go, because we just threw it up in the air and caught it. Maybe we can underhand toss it into the basket. So this is a great one to do with your families because you can set the box up anywhere. You can use any socks, and you can say, Mom and Dad, I bet I can make this from all the way over here. But remember, if you hit it too hard high, where my sock is by my eyes and not my belly, it's going to hit the ceiling first and fall down. So that's a fun challenge to have with your family right there. All right. So now we're back here at the computer. What I want to inform you of is these are all activities you can do at home. Everything I try to do with you for the next couple weeks, or unfortunately months, is going to be stuff that you can do in your bedroom, your living room, outside, all things with very little equipment. Today we use socks and a laundry basket or a box. Doesn't matter. All that matters is you're doing something active. What we would like to see as PE teachers for you, since we don't get to see you guys playing around at recess or running around in our gym, we want you to be active every day. The school wants you to do our videos once a week. So thank you for showing up. But also maybe go outside during the day, have your recess. Lunchtime, run outside. After school, 2:30, 3 o'clock, get on that bike and go riding around. Say, hey, can I go on a walk with my brothers and sisters? Walk down back and forth, maybe walk to the river. There's a lot of stuff you can do outside, and we encourage you to be active every single day. Maybe after dinner, ask your family to go for a walk. That's always fun. Go for a 15, 20-minute walk. Get outside, move around. Make sure your body knows you're ready to go back to school and get ready to learn. After this video, when you sign off, there's going to be a second video. It says week 1 mental health video. And that video is all about your brain. How are you doing with all of this? We all just left each other in March. We all said bye, and that was it. So how are you adjusting to that? This is a quick I think it's about 12-minute video, and it talks about some of the signs of good and kind of bad mental health, and it shows this awesome video about how to ask for help. Now, some things with mental health is there's tons of people to talk to in the school. There's your teachers, there's your counselors, there's your principals, there's your assistant principals, there's your librarian, there's your art teacher, there's your music teacher. There's also me, and there's also those people at home. Everybody wants to see you succeed and be happy, but we can't do it alone. You have to help us. So when you're done with this, go to that mental health video, watch it. Once you're done, go to your Google Classroom. Every grade has their own. You are 3rd grade. You'll have a 3rd grade Google Classroom. Click on it. Go to the assignment. It's 3 questions. The best part about those 3 questions, they're not graded, and they're about you. How are you doing? All you have to do is respond, and then I get to respond to you. Right now, I don't get to talk to you besides this video. If you want to say anything to me, hi, how you doing? Make the videos harder, make them easier, go longer. You have to type that in on our Google Classroom, because that's the way you and me get to talk to each other for a while. So please do that. I'm so excited for the videos this year. There's going to be more and more and more videos. We're going to have a ton of fun. So click on that video, watch the video, we'll do the Google Classroom, fill that out, and let me know. Thank you so much. Have a great rest of your week. Excited to see you guys. Do the Google Classroom so I can talk to you. I'll see all of you, though, at the Zoom drop-ins in the morning. I'll see you all in the morning. So bye-bye. Thanks for being here, and I'll see you guys next time.